Good morning, everyone. This is David Blair, the Crosshairs Trader. Welcome to my trading room. Glad you could be here with me today. I trust that you had a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll have another wonderful day today, both in and outside the charts. Really, nothing much has changed again. If you're a Crosshairs trader or are interested in becoming a Crosshairs trader, what you will find out is Crosshairs traders do a lot of trading with SOH, Sam, Oliver, Harry. That's a symbol that you need to get used to. SOH is sit on hands. We do that a lot. The market and what we look for is good trending markets, both up and down. The market's going to go through times of consolidation. And during those times of consolidation, we simply enjoy life outside the charts. We believe that consolidation can create anxiety, nervousness, cause you to get in and out of trades prematurely. It doesn't allow you to work on what is really needed for a successful career in stock trading, and that is focus, patience, and discipline. It's during the times of consolidation that instead of going to look for trades, you sit back and wait for the trades to come to you. That's part of the patience. That's the discipline. So you take advantage of the times of consolidation to practice those things and to do things outside the charts, whatever that may be. The market will tell you when it's ready to go and make another move. So let's take a look at our charts. Let's look at our futures. And as we've been discussing lately, the market has had a nice move. It consolidated for several days. It's tried to push out of this area, but we still have some resistance here. A couple other things we need to keep in mind with the market. Whenever there's a confluence of many things going on at the same time, your market participants that can actually move the markets, your big money, is going to wait. And what I mean by that is we've got earnings season that starts this evening with Alcoa, and then we've got a economic report tomorrow, major economic report, payroll report. I have no idea what these reports are going to do to the market. All I want to know is how is the market going to react to them. So that's what I think we're waiting on right here. We have an opportunity that if the market is okay with what happens at the beginning of earnings season with the report Friday, doesn't matter what the report is, if they're okay with it, then we have a chance to break out of this area and continue up. If it is not happy with what happens this evening and tomorrow, then the market is in a prime area after going up for so long to sell off some. So we've got two scenarios. But with the S&P futures, we've got some resistance here. NASDAQ, take a look at the NASDAQ. So saying that, I'm not certain really that the market's going to do much of anything today. Maybe plus or minus 25 to 50 points on either side of the green or red. That may be about it. But who knows? Market can do whatever it wants to. I just don't think it's going to do too much ahead of this evening and tomorrow. But again, NASDAQ futures still got this line up here of resistance, and it is really consolidating. Yesterday was not a good day for the NASDAQ with the cloud technology stocks selling off hard. Let's take a look at the Dow. The Dow is right at a resistance area. For those who trade in the crosshairs, we know that the dotted line on our daily chart is a major moving average from the weekly chart, so it gives us a good idea of a higher time frame. We got some resistance up here too. We're trying to break out of this resistance here. I'm going to keep that red line there just in case we pull back down. But when we look at the weekly chart, we can see that we got a major moving average that we're about to bump up against. So, we've got some things going on here. We've got strength in that we're trying to break out of this range that we've been in. We're trying to start a trend, but we've got some resistance going on at the same time. So that's why SOH is very important right now. If we can consolidate in here and spring higher, then we've got plenty of room to run to the next resistance levels on the weekly chart. Okay. And let's take a look at the OEX, and then we'll take a look at a couple of stocks. OEX, again, is the S&P 100. Sideways, breaking out. We got, again, resistance levels up here just like we do in the other indexes, so got to watch that. We're only 5 points from that high, which is not that big a move on the Dow. 75 to 100 points on the Dow equal about 5 points on the OEX, so keep that in mind. All right. One stock that I want to bring up that we Crosshairs traders have found on our radar screen is BEAV. Fired a crosshair on the daily. BE Aerospace. I just want you to notice, take a look at the pattern that's setting up here. We've had a move up, a retracement, back down to an area in between our pink and brown lines. It did it again. It's finding home on our major moving average here. Higher lows. We've got another higher low right here, and a beautiful move up, pull back to test this breakout area, and then it gave us a crosshair, and it's breaking out to a high. So BEAV is one to watch. Remember, keep in mind it's got earnings. Need to know when earnings are. Read my latest post on that, and also check out my earnings tool on my site so you can figure out when earnings are. But it's breaking out here on the weekly. One level of concern is the moving averages. The pink line here needs to move above the brown line for me to be a little more confident, but you could open up a small position here. And then your next level of resistance is way up here, which is around the 41 level, and we're at 32. This again is the weekly chart. So this particular move could last weeks to months with many pullbacks. But what I really like about this stock is it's starting to show us a nice pattern of a move up, a pullback, a move up, and not selling off as much as it did here. Less here. That's showing us some strength. I like this. So one to keep in mind. Few that we've been watching that are now resting, that we've traded. BEXP had a nice move. Here's the crosshair. Broke out of a range. Higher lows. Broke out. And now we're in an area of possible resistance where it could pause, especially if the market's going to pause. So that gave us a good trade. FXI, same thing. Right up to resistance area right here. It came back several months ago in April. So we're already out of this trade, but watching it to consolidate for another potential trade. WLL is working good. Broke out. Broke up to over 101 yesterday, but that psych level is holding steady. But we do have an area that we know is support. So if it continues to consolidate, we can add to the position. If it fails, we know where to get out. And then PCP is one that continues to try to work higher. It's trying to break out of this range, just like the general market. Could scoot higher to around the 134 to 135 area. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, the market is in consolidation and trying to break out for a continuation trend move from the last move, and we'll see if that's going to happen. I think today and tomorrow will help us get a better understanding of exactly where we're going to go. If you're in any bullish positions, just be mindful of consolidation. Be mindful of an opportunity possibly to add to your positions. Be mindful of an opportunity to get out if it is not working. Always be prepared. Remember, trading is war, and you must be prepared. Prepare your weapons. You'll have a wonderful day, both in and outside the charts. Thank you very much.